Hey guys, this is Woman at the Whistle with Brianna. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe down below. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna introduce myself since this is episode 1. I am Brianna. I'm 25. I am from Michigan, and I'm gonna start with my top 5 favorite professional or college teams, and then we'll do my top 5 athletes. So first of all, starting strong, we're gonna go with University of Michigan women's basketball. They are my absolutely top team right now, and they're number 6 in the rankings. They lost to UConn by 3. It was an amazing comeback. They were down by 20 at the half, and Syla Swords is a dog. That's all I gotta say about that. Next, we're gonna go with the U.S. Women's National Soccer League team. I am a huge soccer fan as well. I love Trinity Rodman, Alex Morgan. I know Alex Morgan doesn't play anymore, but those are my top 2. And I like Rose. I like Naomi. I like Trinity. I like everyone pretty much on the team because they're all great. Alyssa Thompson, another favorite player. That was number 3. We're gonna go with UConn women's basketball. Number 4 is gonna be Indiana Fever, and number 5, we're gonna have to go with the Breeze from Unrivaled. I love Paige Beckers. I was fortunate enough to watch her and Caitlin play against each other. I was trying to go on my birthday when they were in Dallas, but unfortunately, Caitlin didn't play. And fortunately, I didn't go because it was just too far. But they played in Indianapolis in July, so I got that for a late birthday present. And that was so much fun, watching Paige and Caitlin. Paige is amazing, Caitlin's amazing. Everyone's amazing. Can we stop putting people down? That's one thing that bothers me when you can't like one player without hating the other, feels like. And that's just not right. So those are my favorite teams. Paige Beckers, top athlete, Caitlin, Naz, Syla Swords, and we'll go Olivia Olsen and / Mila Holloway. We'll put those as 2 because I like those 2 so much as well. My favorite former players would have to be Alex Morgan, Candace Parker, Sue Bird. I like Maya Moore. Who else do? I like Cheryl Miller. She was fun to watch coach the All-Star game last year. Not this past one, but the year before. Caitlin's first one. And you know what? That's a quick introduction, so let's get right into it. The CBA was leaked, and they did come with 7-figure numbers again. But what the change is they're taking away the team housing, and they want an earlier start, which doesn't give the rookies a chance to report, and could actually lead to more injuries, which I get. They want to start it earlier because there's going to be more games, and they probably want to spread them out because that was one of the biggest complaints we heard last year, especially from Satu. Sorry, Satu. It's nothing wrong with it anymore, but saying anything, but that's couldn't you go in the, but if you go in the opposite direction, you're going into Project B next year, and I think that might cause an issue too, because you have WNBA players that are committed to that. You have Cunningham, Mitchell, Jonquel Jones, you have Alyssa Thomas. Those are just to name a few, and I feel like this could go 50-50, but I just feel like the team housing is important, especially as a rookie. I know they're going to increase the pay, but look at, okay, Indianapolis may not cost as much as living in San Francisco or the Bay Area or New York or, or Los Angeles. Not everyone can afford to live in those cities because they cost so much. And I just feel like they need to figure out, because you don't know for sure if you're going to make the team either. You can be released at any time. It's not guaranteed. So I feel like that's something they need to figure out, or at least work with someone to, they're not stuck in their contract. Because what if, a team releases them and they go to another team? They're not going to want to keep paying for these leases when you're not helping them pay for it. But that's all I have to say about the CBA. We shall see what happens. I hope the WNBA and the WNBPA come to an agreement that works well for both of them financially and as a business aspect, but it also has to be great for the players. You can't have the business without the player. It's no long difference than having a company without your employees. It's just you got to invest in them and give them the good benefits they deserve, because they are great players. They're bringing more money in, and It should just go up from here. Next, we're going to talk about Maya Brady. She was a player from the softball team on UCLA, and she was drafted overall #1 this past weekend. And I think that's really great. I love the Brady family as a Michigan fan. Brady's other niece plays at Michigan for volleyball. I hope to go to see her next year. That is one of my goals. But that's a little bit about Maya Brady. She was the #1 pick. Next, we're going to go on to Syla Swartz. Syla Swartz is an absolute baller. I could tell you this last year. She had, I believe, 29 points, 13 rebounds against South Carolina, her college debut. She was the youngest Olympian last year in Team Canada's history. She was probably I think she was the youngest women's basketball player there in the 5v5. She was just insane. I don't know if she was the youngest, but she was definitely one of the youngest. And I mean, great for her. I love Syla, and I just can't wait to see her grow. I hope she doesn't transfer, but you know how the transfer portal works. You never can hold on to one player for too long. But next, we're going to talk about Sarah Strong. Talking about ballers, she's a baller too, and she'll definitely be the #1 pick when that time comes. And as much as I would like Syla, she'll be a top 5, but Sarah Strong, I feel like, has that #1 spot locked in, and she's so amazing. Knock on wood, no injuries right now, but that's the only thing I could see if that were to happen, which, fingers crossed, it doesn't. And then next, we're going to talk about the NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament that starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Go watch it. Go support your women's sport. And that's really all I have for today at Women at the Whistle. Michigan plays Central tonight, and I'm going to go. There's a bunch of other games. There was no top ranked teams playing tonight. No, I feel like no good games, but we shall go see who wins. And I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye.